Hi guys, today in this video I'm going to be giving you a tutorial of paywall.com. So let's jump right into it. This is the landing page. We have three different price tiers. The one you're going to be seeing today is agency plan. All the customization and stuff we're going to do, it's going to be on there. You got your pro plan as well. You get 5 paywalls and there's a little bit of very subtle branding on there. So if you need any branding removed, then agency is your best bet. And then there's free, which is really awesome. It's completely free for everyone, and you'll see what the basic free version looks like. It actually looks really nice. So you don't even need to like pay for the other stuff if you don't need it. But yeah, so you'll see what all that looks like today. So I'm just gonna sign in. All right, so here we are. So the first thing you're gonna see is your dashboard. And we have 3 steps to getting started here. So the first thing you want to do is connect Stripe. If you've never used Stripe before, Stripe is one of the most trusted online payment systems, and Stripe's going to be handling all your customers, and all the money flow is going to go directly to your personal Stripe account. So you need to connect Stripe, add your email, add your phone number, then you're going to receive a text message on your phone. So what this is doing, this is the onboarding process for Stripe. So it's going to ask you information like what type of business type do you have, are you a company, non-profit or individual. Basically you have to verify your identity as well, but we'll get to that. Your legal name. Alright, so business industry, I'm just going to put software, but put whatever is relevant to you. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but Stripe likes to know that what you're selling is relevant to what you're selling, basically. I'm in Canada, so this, we have transit number, institution, and account number in Canada. In America, it's going to be different. Whatever country you're in, it will, like if you're in the UK, it will say like account number and sort code, basically. So now we've added the account for payouts. So that's going to be your bank account where your customers' money will go. All right, so we can review and submit. All right, so once you've submitted, you can see now that Connect Stripe is done, but there's actually one more step we need to do before we create a product. Go back and manage the connection again, and then you'll see that it says the connection is connected, which means you have a Stripe account. Charges are enabled, which means people can pay you. Payouts are not enabled yet. So in order to get this done, you basically need to go back and click on update details. And now it's going to ask you for your proof of ID. So this is really important to get this done now. I know it's a bit of an extra step, but once you do it, you're going to enable yourself to get paid out straight away, and it's less of a headache down the line. So just take the time, it's like 2-3 minutes, and verify your ID. So I'll click on this liveliness verification. You can scan your photo ID. You gotta take a selfie. All right, then it says you can return to the other device, which means we've submitted it. All right, so it takes about 5 to 10 minutes or less, but essentially now it's gonna say payouts enabled because you've verified your ID, you've gone through that process. So now you're good to go. You can charge your customers and you can get paid out all on Stripe. So that's perfect. Right, now let's go back to the dashboard. We're gonna do step 2 to get this up and running, which is create a product. All right, so we're gonna create a product here now. So let's click on create product. So let's say this is gonna be Alan's private community for online tips. It's gonna cost $1 and it's gonna be recurring. So that means that once a month or once a week, but we're gonna keep it at once a month. In order for you to join my private community of online tips, you need to pay this amount of money. So let's create this product. All right, so the product has been created here. And now you have a couple of options. If you don't want this anymore, you can just delete it by pressing archive. Now you can see create a paywall. So you can click here. And now we are on to the last step, which is creating the paywall. So this is gonna be your paywall URL. This is gonna be your unique URL. You can actually change this to embed this on your own link. It doesn't have to just be paywall.com. So I'm gonna put Alan's private com. That's gonna be the URL. The price ID is already loaded in there, but you can also click load my prices to select other prices that you can that you've already made as well. Or you could create a new product right here. The success URL. So this is going to be the link to my private community, or in your case, your private community or your PDF, anything like that. So I was going to say this is where it goes to. And then, yep, that's the amount. It's a recurring payment, not a one-time payment. One-time payment is more for like if you're selling beats, if you're selling PDFs, anything that people just pay for once and then they get forwarded to the success URL. Product type, membership. And yeah, this is the custom domain thing. I'll go over this in another video, but yeah, you can have your own custom domain as well. So create paywall. Yay, it's been done. We've created our paywall. And so now you can see all 3 steps have now been completed and we've got our paywall here. So what we could do, let's go and view our paywall. And as you can see, this is your URL now. This is your paywall, paywall.com/alansprivate.com. And this is what the free one looks like, which I think looks kind of good for a free one, you know, like it says like members only, the logo is kind of subtle. This content is protected by a paywall. Sign in or subscribe to continue. So because let's pretend I'm a customer, I want to join your community. The first thing I'm going to do is click on subscribe now. And then now this is taken to your Stripe account. I'm just gonna pay for this right now with real money. So I can see here it's $1 per month. I'm paying for Alan's private community for online tips. It's billed monthly and this is the cost, so I'm gonna subscribe. And there you go. Now I'm in Alan's online private community. So this is awesome, right? I can do whatever I want. I'm in, I get the access to your link. And that's essentially how Paywoll works on this basic form. So let's see this again. So now I'm here. If I go, I'm a member, and I type in a random email and I say, yeah, let me in, bro. I'm part of the crew. No, not allowed. But if I type in the email that I signed up with, that I paid for, voila, I can join. I have access to your private community. So that's Paywall in a nutshell. So what we can do from here on out is we can edit this. So we can change the design. So we can go to Theme Builder. Let's open that. All right, so in Theme Builder, let's say I want to get rid of this. All right, so I've just added my logo there. I can take off the logo or show the logo. I can position this anywhere, right? Let's keep it in the center. Let's change the title. Alan's private community. This content is protected by a paywall, right? You can change the subtitle as well. The subscribe button, you can change the name if you just want join us. You can add a disclaimer. This is a disclaimer. Awesome. Let's go to the design. Let's say we want to change the color a little bit here. Make it to a blue. We can change all types of stuff. You got the background, you know, as much as you want. You can change it. You can change the button style, all of that good stuff. The layout, you can blur the background a little bit, put a shadow on the button. And then the branding here, powered by Paywall. You could turn that off if you want. All right, but you're always gonna have secure payment powered by Stripe because Stripe is so well known and it just adds a level of validation to the paywall. All right, so let's save that. Go back to our dashboard. Now, if we view the paywall, you can see it's been customized here. Very simple. You can style this to your heart's desire. All right, other tabs here. Connect your Stripe account. That's all done. If ever you need to refresh your status because you want to see if the paywall payouts are enabled, you can do it here. Analytics. Now we can see all our analytics. So how much total signups we have. We've got 1 sign up, how much revenue, recurring revenue, average revenue per user, all types of analytics and KPIs you can manage here. Obviously, create your own paywall again. On the agency plan, you can create up to 20 paywalls. Products here, you can add your products here as well. So if you don't want this anymore, you could just say, you know what, I'm not dealing with that. I want to create a new one. and then if you want it back again, you can restore it. All right, and then finally down here, you've got your account. So basic information, need to change your password, etc. Billing and plans. So all your billing information will be here. So if you ever need to change a plan, upgrade, you can just click manage subscription. If you don't see your subscription change, click sync account. That just helps refresh it so you get the right information. And of course, you've got your documentation and contact support there. And then lastly here, we've got the documentation. So if you're ever stuck anywhere, like this is a really great tool to help you understand what's going on, or you could just reach out to me and I'll help you there. All right, so that concludes the tutorial for paywall.com. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you had a wonderful time watching it, and I hope it answered questions for you. If you have any questions, just feel free to leave a comment down below, reach out to me, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. All right, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay blessed. Peace.
Paywall. Monetize anything.